Hey everybody, so I have the second half of yesterday's story. So the one about the woman who was put up for adoption. It was supposed to be an open adoption and it was really not an open adoption. Welcome back to Client Stories with Amy. So as we already know, that the case was supposed to be an open adoption, ended up being a closed adoption. Client had no clue about any of these things until she found her biological mom. So when she reached out to BioMom, everything's been great. BioMom gives her name, and while she was on the phone doing all that, we were still working on our end on the other side of the family tree. So we're still working on the other side, and Mom gives her a name, and she says, hey, Mom gave me this name. My biological mom said my birth dad's name is this. The surname matched up to what we were already doing on the other side of the family line. So that giving us that name helped us get there a little bit quicker, because when we landed on the grandparent name, we've seen all their kids, and one of those kids matched up with what Mom said. So most likely that is the biological father's name. So when we had completed everything on that side of the line, we had everything mapped out, we gave her the news, gave her some newspaper articles on this family, gave all this information that we could give, and found contact information, and she reached out. When our client asked the birth mom about her birth father, she was like, he knew about you and he wanted nothing to do with you or me at that point in time. He pretty much just ignored us. We still went to the same school. He's seen my pregnancy progress, never once asked any more about you. What happened to you? Nothing. That's just kind of the way it was left. So our client ended up getting the contact information from us for her biological father. She reached out and he says, yep, confirmed everything that the birth mom said. So birth mom was 100% truthful. And that truth kind of, according to our client, confirmed a few things about the rest of the stories that the mom had said. The mom had said how it was supposed to be an open adoption and how she was trying to reach out and things like that, and she was never able to keep in contact with the family because the adoptive family didn't want her having anything to do with their new child. And that added a little more strength, I guess, in a way, in our client's mind to what the mom was saying was true. Because here's another story that is not super great, and it was the truth. The biological father confirmed everything. He says, I knew about you. I was young and dumb, and I've always thought about you over the years, what happened to you, but I never even wanted to put myself in that position to look for you, just because I didn't feel that it was right. I turned you away when your mom was pregnant with you. I didn't feel like I had the right to look for you. I didn't know you were placed up for adoption. But yes, everything that she said was 100% accurate. I was young, immature, and I was dumb, and thank you for finding me. And so that's kind of where that is. I feel like this case is kind of like a lesson in accepting and forgiveness in a way, because you have to accept that the past is in the past, and here we are now where we are at. And people have made mistakes and they're sorry for those mistakes, and they feel like that they were wrong to make those mistakes. They thought they were right in that moment, but they were wrong in the long run. They understood that that wasn't a good thing to do. So I think it was a good case of forgiveness. Our client did forgive all parties involved. She's moved on with everything, and she's accepted where her life is now, and she's got new parents. She's got another set of parents. She's got the parents that loved her, raised her, cared for her all of those times. She has those parents, but now she has her biological parents in her life too, along with their families. And so it worked out in a way in the end, even though it was built on lies. Her whole life was built on lies, is what she said. My whole entire life was nothing but lies. But here we are now. I've accepted everything. I've forgiven everything. I'm moving on with my life, and I am much happier knowing that everything is now good. So that's it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow, and then it's almost Christmas. But I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, everybody. Don't forget to like, follow, and share.